Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood updates here. Remember to subscribe for the latest videos. Today, we bring you a historic moment in the music industry. Kendrick Lamar has just made history, not only as a lyrical genius or cultural icon, but now as the first rapper ever to earn over $9 million in a single concert night. This isn't just about the money. It's a statement, a moment, a legacy sealed in stadium lights, echoed by thousands of fans, and forever written in hip-hop's golden book. In an era where streaming numbers speak loud and online fame often overshadows true artistry, Kendrick Lamar has once again shown the world that real music, real storytelling, and real performance still reign supreme. On a crisp night in Minneapolis, the U.S. Bank Stadium became the heart of global hip-hop as Kendrick stepped on stage, not just to perform, but to redefine the boundaries of what a hip-hop concert can be. Over 47,000 fans packed the venue, with ticket prices averaging nearly $193. This wasn't just a concert, it was a celebration of a movement, of an artist who speaks for generations. The opening night of the Grand National Tour with fellow Grammy winner SZA wasn't just hyped, it was history in motion, and the result, a record-breaking 9 million plus in a single night, making Kendrick the highest-grossing rapper ever in one concert. But how did we get here? To understand the weight of this moment, we need to go back to Compton, where a young Kendrick Duckworth began putting pen to paper. Long before platinum plaques and Pulitzer Prizes, he was a voice from the neighborhood, inspired by Tupac, Dre, and his own observations. That hunger to tell stories through beats and bars never left him. It only evolved, from Section 80 to Good Kid, MA80 City, to Pimp a Butterfly and Damn. Kendrick Lamar crafted not just music, but masterpieces that dissected the Black American experience, fame, identity, and power. His performances, too, became more than just shows. They turned into experiences, part sermon, part protest, part poetry slam. From his 2016 Grammys performance to his Super Bowl halftime appearance, Kendrick's presence on stage has always felt different. Raw, urgent, unfiltered. This Minneapolis concert was no exception. The stage was designed like a postmodern urban jungle, mixing neon lights with blackout transitions. The themes? Legacy, resistance, resilience, and rebirth. CA joined Kendrick as the co-headliner, and together, they fused R&B elegance with rap's intensity. But even with two superstars sharing the stage, it was Kendrick's commanding presence that shook the stadium. Fans cried, danced, screamed every word. And when the last beat dropped, they knew they'd witnessed a moment that would be talked about for decades. What makes this $9 million milestone even more meaningful is that it shatters the ceiling many believed still existed for hip-hop. Historically, rock bands and pop stars have dominated top-grossing concert charts. The Rolling Stones, Taylor Swift, Elton John. But Kendrick has now proven that hip-hop, when executed with vision, meaning, and stagecraft, is just as capable, if not more, of commanding arenas, ticket sales, and cultural relevance. Let's take a closer look at the financials. According to tour data, 47,354 tickets were sold for the Minneapolis show at nearly $193 a ticket. This adds up to $9.16 million, placing it as the highest-grossing concert for any rapper in history. Previously, Eminem held the record with his 2019 Abu Dhabi show. That's no small feat. M is a legend in his own right. But now, Kendrick stands atop this mountain, not as a rival, but as the natural evolution of the genre. So how did Kendrick Lamar pull this off? The answer is layered. First, it's the music. Kendrick's catalog isn't filled with radio fluff or quick hits. It's dense, poetic, and layered with political commentary and social awareness. His songs require thought. They ask questions. They challenge the listener. That builds a different kind of fan base. Loyal, passionate, and willing to pay top dollar for the live experience. Second, it's the storytelling. Kendrick isn't just a rapper. He's a narrative architect. He creates characters. He builds worlds. His albums are not collections of singles. They're chapters in a larger narrative that continues to unfold. That's rare. And that uniqueness is what transforms concerts into journeys, not just performances. Third, it's the cultural resonance. Kendrick speaks truth to power. He addresses trauma, systemic racism, mental health, spirituality, and identity. These aren't easy topics, but his courage to tackle them, and to do so while maintaining commercial success, is why his fans view him not just as an entertainer, but as a prophet of sorts. And finally, it's the production. This tour is a spectacle. Pyrotechnics, cinematic visuals, choreography, live instrumentation. Every detail has been fine-tuned. Kendrick doesn't just rap, he orchestrates. Each show is a masterpiece of planning, sound, light, and emotion. And now, that level of artistry is being rewarded in historic ways. Beyond the financials, this record matters because it reframes the conversation about what hip-hop can achieve. For decades, rap was seen as an outsider genre. Now it headlines the biggest festivals, dominates the charts, and fills stadiums. And Kendrick Lamar just proved it can also top the global earnings board. The ripple effects of this will be massive. Tour promoters will now look at hip-hop differently. Artists will be inspired to raise their performance game. Labels will invest more in creating unforgettable live experiences. Fans will expect more, and the genre will grow. Of course, this record also raises the stakes. Who will challenge it next? Drake, Travis Scott, J. Cole, maybe even a future Kendrick. Tour will beat it. But for now, this moment belongs solely to Kendrick Lamar, and rightfully so. On social media, fans and fellow artists alike have been buzzing. Hashtags like Kendrick Lamar Live and 109 Million Night have been trending globally. Celebrities congratulated him, calling it a win for the culture. Political figures, cultural critics, and music historians are weighing in, saying this concert wasn't just a financial triumph, but a milestone in music history. And what's next for Kendrick? If this tour is any sign, he's only getting started. Rumors swirl about a new album. There are whispers about a film project. And many believe Kendrick is building towards something bigger, not just as a rapper, but as a visionary who may one day transform music, film, and activism all together. He's proven that you can stay true to your roots, keep your message raw, and still command global attention. And now, millions in revenue per show. So what do we take away from this? That greatness still matters. That authenticity still sells. That Kendrick Lamar, at just 37 years old, has already changed the course of music history, again. And for the fans who were there that night in Minneapolis, they didn't just attend a concert, they witnessed the coronation of a king, from Compton. Streets to world stages. From bars that moved the soul to verses that moved nations. Kendrick Lamar has once again proven that the mic isn't just a tool, it's a sword, a shield, a torch. And on that historic night, it lit up a path that others will now try to follow. We salute you, Kendrick. The stage is yours. And the world is listening. Thank you for watching Daily Gossip. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more emotional and exclusive updates on your favorite stars and stories that shake the world of entertainment. Until next time.